Imagine your loved one dies and you think they've been cremated, but weeks later you discover their body in the garage of the funeral home.
That's what one Detroit man says happened to him, and he can't get that image out of his mind.
7 Action News reporter Ronnie Dahl is live outside the funeral home on Detroit's east side. Ronnie, did you get any answers?
Well, we're still working to get some of those. Sir Juan Jackson's mother died Christmas Day. The family chose this funeral home to handle the arrangements. They had a memorial service, said their goodbyes. Then he made the discovery in that garage.
That's my mother. That's all I had.
Sir Juan Jackson was at his mom's side when she passed away Christmas Day. January 2nd, family members gathered at Andrews and Hardy Funeral Home to pay their respects. His mother had wanted to be cremated, so they thought the urn at the memorial contained her ashes, but they didn't.
During the funeral, we didn't even know that my mom was in the back of the garage with her body back there.
Turns out Reynalda Jackson Bandari hadn't been cremated yet, and more than a month after her death, she still hasn't. Sir Juan says he didn't know that until mid-January when he came to the funeral home to take care of some paperwork.
They opened up the garage and my mom was still sitting there in a box.
When you say box, describe that to me.
A cardboard box. Usually you go to the Eastern Market and you can get a box spare ribs, and they come in a box and they have the tape wrapped around and you just tear the tape off. That box. It tears me apart. I wanted to break to my knees because I've already seen my mother in a box and it hurts.
Nobody with the funeral home would do an interview with me, but I'm told Sir Juan's mom hasn't been cremated yet because the family still has an outstanding bill. Sir Juan says he's been trying to work with them until he says they told him they would drop off his mother's remains free of charge to his home.
I said, are you serious? Bring my mother's dead body back to me. What am I supposed to do with her body?
He is so distraught over this entire situation. Now, an employee with the funeral home did tell me that his mother's body is still here at the funeral home, but that she has been embalmed. But at this time, they are not confirming whether or not her body is still in the garage. That outstanding bill, $850. For now, we're live on the city's east side. Back to you.
Ronnie, such an injustice here. Can the state step in to help this situation out at all?
Yeah, we've been on the phone today making a lot of phone calls, and you know, he has reached out to DHS and they're helping. I think they pay up to $675 for funeral costs, and that money is being routed here to the funeral home. However, that's going to be applied towards the bill. He still has to come up with that $850. In the meantime, his mother seems to be just in limbo. He wants to give her the proper goodbye.
Thank you, Ronnie.